Hello YugiTubers, this is Blazed Inferno. 1-1 foul in full effect like always. This is my deck profile. I'm calling it Last Hope GKs. Right now is until like a couple of days from now, until next week, until we see the death of Yugioh. We finna this is the last case GKs. I was supposed to play this deck a couple of weeks ago at my regionals, but unfortunately due to circumstances I couldn't play it. So therefore, well, this deck is pretty brilliant. It's all about technically it's all about the sideboard. If you go out there and you win first game, then it's cool. But you still your sideboard is what make the deck amazing as it is. So now I'm introducing you. This is a team pit exclusive. I'm introducing you to Last Hope GKs. All right. We'll play 3 recruiters, which is the whole aspect of the deck. 3 spies, Steve's a sticky. 2 recruiters. 3 descendants. Team exclusive on Vanity Fiend. 1 Cyber Dragon. I'm gonna play another one, but it has to be this rarity. See, it's secret. Gale and 1 assailant. Here go the spells. 1 Dark Hole, which is in Spanish, by the way. 1 Book of Moon. 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, which is Hobby League. These are really good sneaky. 3 Pot of Duality. 2 Smashing Grounds to get monster removed from out of here. This Royal Tribute. 2 Gravekeeper Steels. And 3 Necro Valleys. Traps are 2 Bombless Trap Holds. 2 Deep Prisons. 2 Starlight Rolls. I might be adding another one soon. Solemn Warning. Mirror Force, Solemn, and Torrential Tribute. It's a pretty standard build for now, but like I said before, the only thing that really makes it hot is the sideboard, and the sideboard can really go out there and win games. Here go the sideboard for to introduce to y'all. 3 Kayas, 3 DD Survivors, 3 D-Fissions, 1 Rotor to bring out the DD Survivor, 2 Soul Release, 2 Lighted Prism Mirrors. What I do is, it's a various of cards that I take out, but what I do is mainly, since I take out 1 Cyber Dragon, I take out 1 Vanity Fiend, I take out the 3 recruiters because it doesn't make sense to keep them in there. I take out the 1 assailant. I keep the Gale in. So basically everything in the deck, keeping the 1 Vanity Fiends is good. Everything in the deck is basically 1 for 1. Basically, if I had Necro Valley on the field, this would be 21. He'd be 2,000. Flip a spy, be able to get descended, still be able to blow a back row. It gives you options to be able to still give the 1 for 1s out there and be able to pop descended off. I keep 3 or 2 Necro Valley still in. I take these out because it really has no purpose of serving in the deck if I have D-Fish out there. I take these out. I take the 2 Royal Tributes out. I take the 2 Smashing Grounds out because it's monster removal, but at the same time though you want to clear the field as much as possible. So I mean I can't really keep them in for now. And it's just about 9 cards. I take out for the format that this is basically in right now is basically a TG agents or either a straight agent. The dark, the chaos build, a blackluster soldier, or it's basically how the way the format is running now is either TGs or go home. And so basically I built a deck that was based around that and can stop everything else in the graveyard. Basically with D-Fissure being out on the field, you can't do nothing with the graveyard. Me going out there, had the advantage first turn, D-Fissure out there, DD Survivor, then you just go ahead. He keeps room for play regardless. Whatever, he's good. This format is still good against plants. This is good against plants. It's good against TGs because everything needs to be in the graveyard in order to do it. So therefore, with that being said, I'm stopping my opponent. Period. And with Kai's being as a backup, Kai's will still target everything. He gets removed. It removes a play. He be able to do damage. Soul release, hit that graveyard. If you get this late game, we still hit that graveyard as much as possible. Remove everything from play. Remove that glow up blood. Remove them. Remove all that stuff. Remove the Christie build up. Remove the shine balls. Remove the ages from the graveyard so Hyperion won't get out there. It pretty much hits everything. If you get this first turn and you able to have protection back there, then you should be able, your opponent should be able to scoop. I've been doing pretty good with that. I've been sweeping my locals with this deck for quite a while. We had a team war. I ended up losing because of top decks for BLS, but I was playing against Chaos Light Swarms, and basically, I dominated him the whole entire game until he flipped up and he flipped the BLS. So, it's pretty good, and you want to try to stop that stuff, but it's kind of, you want to say, because you don't have the recruiters, it's kind of slow and not give you the shuffle that you want to. But this is basically a control base side deck that basically, if you draw any one of these, you draw D-Fissure, you still got that. You might be taking out recruiters, but I'm putting in 6 more monsters. I'm putting 6 more monsters that allow you to do damage. With Kai's being out there, can target everything. Kai's either gonna catch the Solemn Warning. Kai's will either go out there, catch the bottomless. He still does his job. He'll catch the Solemn or the Solemn Warning or the bottomless. It doesn't even matter. He's still gonna go out there and do his job regardless. He's gonna make your opponent pay that 2,000, pay that half, or make him race the card, or make them waste bottomless or TT. It doesn't even matter. Kai's goes out there and do his job. With DD Survivor being out there, as long as I have this on the field, DD Survivor gonna keep coming back. If I had to, it'd be ultimate defense or it'd be an ultimate attack over everything. Soul release, as it said, you need to get everything out the graveyard as quickly as possible so your opponent cannot recycle or reuse them at any point in time. And with this, when Lighted Prison Mirror, this might change now because Dark World's about to come soon. But Lighted Prison Mirror is the reason why I put this sideboard, just in case I can't draw none of these. I can't draw D-Fissure in time on first turn. If I draw this first turn, then I could be able to, if they flip that right code, bring out that Lila, or bring out JD, or they somehow bring out JD second turn or something, or you try to dominate your field, you can flip this. You might can take the damage, but you can flip this, they can't blow up the field. So it's pretty base control deck. This is a team exclusive. I worked on this and I thought about how good my side deck should be. My side deck should be something that you'll be able to use off back that's universal, that can hit every deck almost. Basically because the whole format needs the graveyard, and this is also the same format that it's nothing but 1-for-1s. And hopefully I might change this deck up with Dark World come out, because I still like the consistency build of Gravekeepers. Gravekeepers are still good. In my opinion, I thought I lost the hope for them at first until I thought of the idea of making this side deck for them. If you get a chance to check it out, subscribe, rate, do whatever you have to do. Tell me if you have some good ideas, some ideas of what I should do. But right now, this is how the sideboard is, and this is an amazing sideboard. I'm about to go take it to my about to take it to this tournament we got for this weekend. We about to have a tour guide tournament here soon. So if hopefully I can go through this tour guide tournament with no problem and go in there and hopefully try to sweep, because I know chances are it's gonna be the whole tournament's gonna be based around nothing but chaos, and hopefully I can get rid of that chaos period right now. If I can't last with this deck in the next couple of weeks, I might just go ahead and just turn to Macro Monarch, but for now, only thing I'm thinking of right now to keep it as is, because you got your spy. You if you flip, you go into a spy. You hit you get descending, you take out. You still blowing up for ones regardless. You're not hitting nothing global like any other card on the field, so you're gonna have to fear Starlight Road. And so, with that being said, I'm still getting my +1s. What's the name can go out there. If people go out there, I keep the Necro Valleys in because they can't touch the graveyard or remove from play if it's possible. The Sender being on the field, either he's gonna swing for 15, he's gonna be swinging out there for extra damage for 15, or he's gonna be going out there swinging for 2,000 Necro Valleys on the field. This has the whole basic aspect and the strategy of the deck. That's the only thing I can tell you right now. So, I'm going out there. It may be kind of stupid to go out there because next week, when the deck of Yugioh come, it's like this deck might be obsolete, but I'm still gonna play it anyway. So, go ahead, subscribe, rate, comment, give me your ideas of what I should or should not run next in the next couple of weeks, or just give me your opinion about the death of Yugioh. It's coming really soon. I hate Grapha. I think Grapha is a terrible card. Probably best boss monster ever came out, besides Caius. Alright. Blazing Inferno, full effect, signed out.